Hey guys, and welcome to a cool edition of Kitten's Corner. I always say crazy, but I think this one is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to call this a weekend project, and we're going to start doing weekend projects because that's going to be a fun way to do them. Today, we're going to work on our clown. I finally have everything I need to make this clown come alive. This is her little face. This is the Twinkles kit from Bountiful Baby. There's her little leggings and her hands. She is currently drying, and we're gonna get started on her. The dollies of the video are gonna actually change because I thought that would be fun. But we have little Jacob and little Tasha. They are both from Bountiful Baby. His real name isn't Jacob. That's what I named him though. But I left her name as Tasha. She looks like a Tasha. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see them. He's in his little Spidey Man. She is still in some winter gear, so I'm gonna find her something cute to wear for summer. Get her changed fairly soon. They're both Ashton Drays. This is they're one. She's silicone. He's very hard plastic, but he's a child-sized doll. I talked myself in and out of getting the girl version of him, but so far I've talked myself completely out of it because I got some more babies coming. But that's something that's coming in the future. You do get the bug once you get started, but I do want to hold on to funds. And we'll talk about more about that as the video goes. But as you can see here, I have my air dry paint. I made an executive decision to try my best to use air dry without using the heat set. If it turns out pretty good, we're gonna keep it rolling with the air dry. And I will be catching y'all up on things. I'm gonna paint off cam because this is not so much a painting video. Am going to do the painting videos with the other dolls. All right, so I have water, one for me, one for the paint. I have the acrylic paint that I'm going to use to do her face and everything, and I have the air dry paint down here. New pack of brushes because you can never have too many brushes, and I kind of decorated the stand with the little bowls. All right, so the first thing we had to do was get her washed to make sure we don't have any oils or anything on her. And now we're going to do her skin tones, which would be her arms completely, her legs after her boots stop, and of course her face and her head. Um, we're having to make a decision about her lips. I'll let you know what I decide when I come back. All right, guys. See you soon. Well, not see you soon. Stay tuned for part two of clowning around. Okay, guys, we got our flesh tones out of the way. I used the eyeliner and the nail bed for the nails. But I can't talk. I said it's for the lips, but I really wasn't happy with the color. But then they come back with another lip and nails color. I've also used the vein blue, and we used our baby flesh. And as you can see, still overzealous. um, I probably waste a whole lot of paint doing that because I really don't need as much. I did very good with my molting. As you can see, everything is empty except for on the pads. We'll get them thrown away and put up. I'll try to zoom in for you. As you can see, her little eye beds and her lips. You can barely see her molting, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This is where it kind of lose out because you do not have um, you don't get to do her toes, but you do get to do her little fingers, and she has hints of blushing. The camera is not doing it justice, and her little fingers are a little darker or what have you. And so she has her blushing done, her molting done, her lips. I may come back and do her lips a different color, but there's still the debate about putting her lips, painting her lips acrylic color. All right, what we're gonna do next is we have to clean up this mess. So I'll do that real quick, and then I will start painting her, painting on her clowny parts. I thought about starting with her face first, but I'm kind of scared of how this paint is gonna look, so I'm gonna start with her boots first. And all right, I'll be right back after I'm set up to do that. See you in a few. I'll figure out how to. All right, guys, we are reset up to paint her boots, and these are the colors I chose. It is a metallic purple with a lot of glitter in it, and a pink to put on the top. So her boots will be pink with purple bottoms, and I have this goldish looking color because she has little buttons. So my goal is to get her boots pink on the bottom. I'm sorry, I said that in reverse. We're gonna do it purple on the bottom. We're gonna do the pink on the top. My concern is I'm using this styrofoam thing, and I'm seeing it really slide. I am hoping, let me show you again, just like sliding. So what I am either gonna have to do is a couple of coats of it, which is fine with me because the glitter on it is beautiful. So if we get the right consistency on the bottom of her boots, or on her boots period, this should be really pretty, and that's the whole point. And then we'll work on her face. I may go to my darker acrylics if the boots don't turn out, or if I'm really struggling with the color, because we don't want to mess up her face and with her skin tones and stuff to get the paint on it. But we have to paint her because have to paint her clowny parts because they're actually etched into her plastic. So even though she looks really cute, the flesh tones are coming out really great. They're drying awesome. I wish that yeah, you can see it a little better. I was saying I wish you could see it a whole lot better, but you kind of can. So wish me luck. We're gonna paint, like I said, the bottom is gonna be this purple. Hopefully I can get it this color because that would be awesome. And let me see if I can show you the pink for the top. If the brush I tune in almost looks orangey, but it's definitely a pink. And then the brown you can see really good through the container for the buttons. Okay, if I run into a problem, I'll make another video. If not, you'll see the shoes once I got them done and drying. All right, let's get this done. Okay, guys, so soft tempera paint is a fail. It's not working the way I want it to work. So what I'm doing right now is mixing up a purple color for the bottom of her shoe. I'm using white, red, and blue, of course, and trying to get it a nice hue of purple. I'm hoping it's gonna work. Um, we're just literally using three colors. It's a dark pale purple right now. Kind of get it a brighter purple with the red. And now we're gonna add just a hint more white to that. And I think we're money. And what we're gonna do is do the same thing for the pink. We'll just use our red and white till we get a color we like, and then we'll figure out something for the buttons. Probably a different color for the buttons. Maybe we'll make them black, just simply because I don't think I have a gold acrylic, and that's fine. And what I'll do is after I get them painted purple and stuff, and pink and purple or what have you. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of still of a pale purple, but it's purple. Add a little more red to it, brighten it up a little. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're gonna paint the bottom of her shoes with that color. I'm gonna do a pink the same way, and then I'm reattempt to try the glitter paint. This is an overcoat, so maybe that might work out better. But definitely the tempera is going to the kids. They can use it to paint on paper, because it's washable, and I literally had the shoes completely covered and then wiped all the paint off, and that's not gonna work. Okay, guys. All right, here we go. Round two with painting the shoes. Hey guys, we got our clown painted. I know I was just gonna do the shoes, but I got on a roll, and here we go. I started off with white and some of the places where you see pink, and it had brown going on and everything. And I wanted to make my clown kind of bright, a little bit of the tracing and stuff, but I wanted to make her look like maybe a kid that her mommy got her painted up kind of cute, and just all the little sparkles are drying. Here is where we're gonna have some downtime, but you'll never feel it because it's gonna be drying off cam, and we cannot get to our next step until we get our baby dry. You can see all the paint job done. We didn't touch our hands or anything with the clowny. As you can see, I'm super excited about how her little boots came out. I couldn't be more pleased with it. So we're going to make all of this disappear. And we're going to start with the next step of our doll, rooting. I can't wait to show you the hair. All right, give me a moment. And just like that, we're back and we have everything ready. I've changed out the babies as promised. I got Milo up here. If you've been following me since the beginning, you know that Milo is one of the first larger size dolls that I did. She has gone through air dry, heat set, and air dry again. Um, I keep trying to decide whether to put her online or not. But as I took her apart the last time, I realized something very discouraging was that her parts are actually not from the same doll. She's actually has like limbs from a certain doll. Her head is a certain, and the reason I know that they're not the same doll, the main reason I know is that the dates on them are different. Not only, I mean, so it's probably maybe it is the same sculpt, but it definitely was. She wasn't created like together. So, in her lap is one of Bountiful Baby's full size baby, not full size, I apologize, full bodied babies, vinyl babies. And that was my attempt at one. I do have this one on sale. She's kind of cute. She will come, of course, with a great box opening. For me personally, she has too much of a doll feel. I guess she could be good for poses and stuff, but for her cuddle factor to me is kind of low. Um, she's weighted very nicely and everything like that. So if you hold her, you won't feel like you got gypped and bought a plastic doll. But at the same time, it's to me not one of their better investments. I do see they have their silicones now. I'm tempted, but then it's not a full body, so I don't know. And plus, I really right now have enough on my plate. I do still have the surprise doll. No, the clown was not the surprise doll. I want to get the clown kind of done. I've been biting at the bit to get started on her, so I kind of jumped around what videos I played. I still have to put together my uh, my custom have their bodies, I have everything to put them together. I just need to put them together. But right now we're letting her dry. I absolutely over the moon the way the sparkles are showing in her face and stuff. I think that makes her look really cute. I'm glad I decided to keep her lips rather normal, her like a natural lip color because I don't think anybody would paint their child's lip. It is kind of close to her eyes, so that kind of takes away from the mother was concerned about that. But it's really cute. When she get her eyes in, of course it'll look better. I do have her a gray. It's supposed to be green, but to me it looks like a baby gray. This is the color hair we're going to use. So I have plenty of hair. And this is what I call my abstract art as far as babies because her hair is going to be pretty long. It's going to be long enough to go into ponytails so that our oversized for no reason bows make sense. And if you were paying attention, yes, I have a pink set, a white set, and a green set. So you're looking at the green set, and I'll put the white set out at one point of the video, maybe while we're putting her together. Right, I have her pacifier pulled, and I am starting to pull everything together to put her together. But first thing we have to do is get this hair done. So we got to get that on there. And we are ready. We got needles, we got our scissors somewhere. It should have been right around here. There it goes. My needles, my scissors, everything you need to directionally root hair. So when I directionally root her hair, just a short thing preview. I'm gonna have half of it going this way and half of it falling that way. The bad thing is to me is all her beautiful molting that's in her head right now. It's gonna go away. So it's gonna be under her hair rather, but it's there if someone actually. And her coloration as it dried turned out really good. I'm super impressed with this air dry paint. So far it's winning my heart as far as Caucasian babies. We'll have to see what it does with ethnic ones. Alright, let me get started on this rooting. And just like that, we're done. Alright, we have rooted her hair. And I'll let you see how it looks just a little later in the video. But I took the liberty of going ahead and rooting her hair. We have done her glass beads in the body parts where we wanted it. We have put the acrylic on. We've put her fingernail polish. I'm sorry. We've put acrylic on her fingernails. We've also put acrylic on the top of her, not acrylic, I'm sorry. Put varnish on her boots and on her fingernails, on her lips, everywhere I put my little shiny parts so that they look nice and shiny against her pale skin, which is an awesome effect. I'm going to lift you up for a little bit. I have a baby in the box. I'm naming him Little Fella for now. I'm going to give him the privilege of having his own little box opening, but I did want to wrap up our clown for the day. Like I said, I've already put glass beads in her legs. I've already put pellets in her body, which I absolutely adore, love. So let's start putting this little one together. And I have to stand corrected. Her kit's name is the Tumbles Kits. It is by Bountiful Baby, but it's the Tumbles Kits, not the Twinkles kit. I think Twinkles is what I wanted to name her, so that's where that even came from. Okay, so let's get our right legs together. Alright, like I said, I did all the hard work. I will be doing videos of everything, but I'm gonna do it in series because they will be long, but I want them to be good. I want them to be very well informed, very with gobs of information. So if you ever want to put together a reborn, or paint a reborn from scratch, it'd be a great time to catch my channel. We will be using heat set Genesis on one, air dry on the other, just simply so I can show the examples between the two. And we made our first mistake on this video. Oh no, it zip tied without being all the way in. Okay, I got it in that time. We do the little zippy zip. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, we'll do this more often. Well, I'll do it more often. And we use our nail clippy thing. Takes it right off. Gives a smooth finish so that you don't hurt anyone when they buy your babies. I did forget to get her a little diaper, so I'm going to put this other leg on and then go get her a diaper real quick. I usually give my babies just a little pop of powder. Yeah. So, two things, diaper and powder. So we can, if you've been watching my channel, you know I love dressing my babies as we go. So that's oh, you can't even see it, but that's two leggings on. Let's see if I can move this one. Showing all her business. Thank God she's a doll. So you can see me actually clip. Just a little snap with these very heavy nail clippers. and you have a, well, you would if it would have worked. Very not wanting to snap, not wanting to snap nail clippers. Eh, why today? Really? Because you really just snapped the other one. Okay, so it didn't snip down as far as you want it, but now we can get to it better. And again, just simple thing in nail clip, get that a little bit more smoother. All right, I will be back in 1 second. Okay, hope that wasn't too bad. But I just realized I need to get more diapers. Oh no, I get to go shopping again. You know I love to shop. Uh, I don't videotape shopping just simply because I get zoned out. And I think if I was doing it on camera, I probably would spend a heck of a lot more money than I would if I was when I'm just shopping and free grabbing stuff and finding out stuff I want. So far we have, I put her in view, see her little diaper on. Okay, like I said, her arms have varnish in them, varnish on the nail tips already. I'm gonna say all this right in a little bit. Okay, so she has been varnished, she has been rooted, the rooted hair has been glued, and the body has been weighted. She has glass beads in her arms and legs. She has just polyfill in her head, but a lot of it, and her body has pellets in it. So when you touch her little belly, it feels really nice. Poly pellets was a wonderful discovery for me. So, like I said, and the only reason I took out all of that part was because I wanted to make this part go by a little bit faster, but I did want you to know what I did. Now, if she gets sewed and someone buys her, I am going to tell them that she does not have weight in her head, just in case. You know, some people like the weight. Just because she's an alternative doll, I'm going to make that an option, not making it a choice, because she's not going to be a hold my head baby. She's going to be probably a display baby, and therefore, i.e., they're probably not going to be um, using her for role play and such like that. Now, if they do want that, far be it for me to take their fun away from them. So I'll be more than happy to give them to get their baby head weighted for them. We got her little arm. Alrighty. Oh no, I did it again. Twice in one video. That has to be a record. I may have messed up this time for real. This might be too tight. Let's see if I can get this in without having to go get another tie. If I didn't get it too tight. I believe I did. Things happen. Let me go ahead and get that fixed and I'll be back. Alright, we're back, and that is definitely a lesson in rushing. Don't ever rush. Alright, so we got her arm on. Let's see if I can put it on the camera and I are having a moment. I'm scared if I move it too much, it's gonna fall. Alright, so let me finish putting her head together. She does have a magnet in her mouth, and she does have, I picked out a cute little, as clownish as I can get it, pacifier. So I will be able to show you her little pacifier in a minute. I know I had the pink one pulled out, but I saw one that kind of fits the theme a little bit more, so I went with that. And really should have put her hair up. Didn't. Okay, hopefully we won't regret that. Okay, so I don't miss this wrap thing. I'm going to probably lift her up in just a second so that I can make sure I have her head all the way in so we don't do the same thing. Rule of thumb, I never seal them completely, just simply because I don't want them to um to be completely closed off just in case I have to reweight them and so on and so forth. Now I am going to attempt to get her dressed real quick, and I found her the cutest little shirt that says perfect little princess, and it's pink and it's got cute little glitter on it. And if you haven't figured it out, that's kind of her running theme is glitter. So I found, well, in my searching of what to put on her, some ribbons that I was going to actually make a little outfit out of. I was going to do an alternative doll and make an outfit with the ribbon, and remembered that I couldn't sew, and therefore I put the ribbon in the drawer. I stole her a minute so I can get her dressed real quick, and I'll show her to you. But I realized I couldn't sew, so therefore the ribbon just sat there, and it has sat there for almost 2 years. But I think it's gonna do a fairy doll. As you can see, and this one's gonna have the little bow. So I'm gonna lay her head down real quick. But yeah. So I took them and cut out. Alright, this is part 3. As you can see, she's already dressed. My camera's little hair trigger worked against me that time and it cut itself off. But there she goes in all her glory. That's her little boots and her little floofy dress and her little hands. See if you can get a close up of those nails and things. Like I said, I wanted to give her a human aspect, even though that she was a doll. I love the contrast between her skin tones and her boots at the bottom. And here goes her little clowny face. I am going to get some pictures of her with her little ribbons that actually matched her dress. Have them right here. I just got to tie her hair up. Hard for me to do and hold the camera. So I'm going to get a few pictures of her. Oh, here's her little face. Absolutely love her. The fact that she has human lips. I think that was a great choice instead of the painted lips. I really like the way it turned out. I love her glitter. Good, of course, she's gonna be pretty in pink. I probably was thinking about rather of trying to find her some way of putting some kind of earrings in her ear. But for right now, she's adorable just the way she is. And I thank you for watching me reborn. I'm going to add the pictures on the end. And alright, you guys have a great day.